There's a new hit at the box office here in South Korea, Salmokji Whispering Water. So much so that the horror film surpassed its break-even point within just a week of release. For more, we turn to our culture correspondent Park Konu here in the studio. Welcome back, Konu.
Thanks for having me.
So Konu, tell us more about this film, Salmokji.
Yes, so a few whispers about this Whispering Water. Just as you mentioned, this new movie, Salmokji, has been drawing significant attention at the box office most recently. And to give you some more background, the real Salmokji is a reservoir used for agricultural irrigation. And it's also a well-known haunted site alongside other locations in Korea, such as Gonjiam Haunted Asylum and Nulbom Garden, an abandoned restaurant. But before I tell you more, those who dare to go on further, follow me. A must-see movie in Korea right now is Salmokji Whispering Water, a horror film about eerie events unfolding at a haunted reservoir. The film has drawn over 1 million viewers as of Friday, the 10th day since its release, while surpassing its break-even point of 700,000 within a week. No film released in Korea this year has reached that milestone quicker.
The real site has long been associated with local ghost stories, with rumors that spirits are often seen in the area. This has fueled public curiosity, which in turn has helped drive interest in the film and its success.
It has also held on to top spot at the box office for several consecutive days, raising expectations that it could become one of the biggest horror hits in recent years. This is even more surprising as a horror film, typically considered a niche genre, is performing well despite the recent slump in the cinema industry.
Since Exuma, there has been a perception that Korean audiences favor occult films. Building on that momentum, recent hits like The King's Warden have helped draw viewers back to cinemas as people are once again rediscovering the appeal of a theater experience.
But the popularity doesn't stop at cinemas as viewers are expanding their experience by visiting the actual filming location late at night. In recent days, hundreds of cars have been gathering at the site, turning it into something of a pilgrimage.
We see about 20 visitors during the day, but around 100 to 200 vehicles come almost nightly. The number isn't dying down and actually continues to rise, so we're staying alert.
Due to safety concerns, the local government of Yesangun County in Chungcheongnam-do Province, where the real Salmokji is located, has recently prohibited visits from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. the following day. The county also noted that it'll enhance safety measures by installing additional CCTV cameras and nighttime lighting, while seeking to help visitors make the most of their experience from the film to the location where it was filmed.
It's interesting to see people being interested in visiting this haunted place. Now, would you say this is becoming some sort of a trend?
I must say it's a trend. It actually is because this isn't just limited to Salmokji. We're seeing a broader recent trend of people visiting these filming locations. So before I tell you more, first take a listen to an expert.
The growing popularity of so-called screen tourism can be seen as a new trend in Korea. One of the reasons behind this is that people are trying to extend the kind of excitement they get from watching films in theaters by seeking different types of experiences connected to what they see on screen.
The critic added that the surge in visitors to Yeongeulgun County is another example of this trend, with many people traveling there after watching The King's Warden, a recent box office hit. The number of visitors to Yeongeul increased by around 90% in the first 3 months of this year compared to the same period last year. And that's expected to continue with more festivals and tourism promotion programs underway.
Kanu, it's been a while. The last time we saw a horror movie becoming this popular. How popular is this Salmokji film compared to other horror films?
Yes, so Salmokji reached 1 million viewers, as I mentioned, in just 10 days, a pace comparable to the 2019 horror film Metamorphosis, which hit the same mark on its 8th day of release. Metamorphosis went on to attract around 1.8 million viewers in total, so attention is on whether Salmokji will be able to surpass that number. What's also notable is that Salmokji is breaking the long-standing notion that horror films perform best during the peak summer season. In terms of profitability, Salmokji had a pre-ad break-even point of over $2 million, a threshold that it has reportedly already surpassed. And a similar case is the 2018 film Gonjiam Haunted Asylum, which gathered around 2.67 million viewers in spring 8 years ago. And the film's pre-advertising break-even point was a little over $740,000, which is the production budget. So the question now is whether Salmokji will turn into a major hit just like 곤지암, which significantly exceeded its break-even point.
All right, Kanu, thanks for the coverage as always. I'll see you next Friday.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.